Happy Wellness Wednesday, y'all. Okay, so I just got finished doing a 20-minute HASFit workout. It's the HIT workouts. I've been doing HIT with them since 2016. I like it, low impact. You don't really jump. They do it with weights, they do it without weights. They got a whole bunch of different workouts that you can do with them. You can do chair workouts, all type of things, but they're on YouTube, the YouTube streets, has fit. So I got a quick one in before work because it's all about wellness at work. So even if you gotta go, you don't have a lot of time, you gotta rush. See if you can at least start off, even if it's just 5 minutes to start off, right? Even if it's, sometimes for me, it's not 5 minutes. Sometimes it's literally like, I get out of bed, I roll right on my comfortable rug, which I had to go get one from Gabe's because I wouldn't get on that hard floor. I had a yoga mat at one point, but that mat got messed up after so many years. So sometimes it's just rolling out of bed, getting on my rug, getting on my mat, getting on the blanket. If you don't have any of that, take a blanket that you have around to throw and get down there, do some stretches. Like, I was not just doing this every day, right? It was getting out of bed, getting on the floor, just moving my legs back and forth while I was on my back, just swaying them back and forth, just getting my body back into moving. And not just moving because I got to go to work, or moving because I got to go cook, or moving because I got to go take care of other people. Intentionally moving to take care of yourself. I always tell my kids, and I know I heard it from somewhere, but you are the greatest project that you ever work on. And that is for those of us who are constantly working and overworking ourselves to help organizations take care of their missions, their visions, their projects, their programs, their revenue. Like, we do so much to help other people and other entities take care of themselves and to be able to have a nice profit, making sure that we're taking care of our patients, making sure we're taking care of our clients, kiddos, but we have to find time to take care of ourselves. And like I always say, you are worth 10, 15 minutes, right? You're worth way more than that. But if you can start off with 5 and then build yourself up over time, do it. Because again, a couple of weeks ago, it was just rolling out of the bed and getting on the floor and moving my body, like just stretching and swaying back and forth. And now I'm back to doing HIT. Yesterday, I walked up and down the steps like you seen earlier in this video. And so just do something, find some time to take care of you, because you are worth it. We're worthy of that time and attention, right? And we have to take care of ourselves before we go take care of everybody else. And if you're not into the habit of doing that yet, because I'm just getting back into my habit, then find time throughout the day. And that's what Wellness at Work is all about. So continue to find little moments of self-care, because self-care is the highest form of self-love, right? Find those little moments throughout the day. Because again, you're worth more than 10, 15 minutes to yourself of caring for yourself. You are the greatest project you'll ever work on. And here's the biggest part. You'll get the greatest reward and the greatest return on your investment. For those of us in the business world, you'll get the greatest return on your investment by taking care of self first. And the cheat code in all of this is, when you lock in and take care of self first, you will actually be able to take care of others in a healthy way where you don't get burned out, and then you are annoyed and resentful and sick, right? You're sick, you're stressed, you got breakouts, you're not sleeping well, okay? You eating all the wild stuff because you're not caring for self. So caring for self is our greatest responsibility. Before our kids, before our man, before our women, before churches, before businesses, before schools, before our clients, before if you are in education, if you're in healthcare, before your patients, before your constituents, before the community, before everybody, we have to take care of self. And the only reason why I can talk to y'all about this, y'all, is because that's my top struggle. That's my top struggle, okay? My number one struggle is the fact that I put everybody needs, desires, wants, inspirations, dreams, mission, vision, values, priorities before myself. And then I find myself sick, worn out, feeling unappreciated. But nobody's forcing me to do that. Nobody's forcing me to do that. That's me. That's just how I go through the world. But that is as a result of my trauma response, right? And I also am an ADHD girly, so I have a neurodivergent brain, and that's how I process. But I am in the season of saying yes to me. I am in the season of saying yes to me and the season of balance. And so, yes, I can do what I do because I do love to help people. I do love to support people. I do love to encourage, uplift, speak life into others and help people achieve their mission and goals and all of that. But I can no longer do that at the expense of my own health and well-being. So, y'all, this is where Wellness at Work was born out of. Now, I've been doing it for a decade plus at this time, actually a couple of decades, over 2 decades, because I first started when I was about 18, and I've told that story many times. I started when I was 18, learning about nutrition and physical fitness, and then teaching others as I learned. That is my gift to the world. I learn, I teach, I encourage, I empower, I coach. And so that's been me for many moons. Just with the nutrition and education, but that's been me outside of nutrition and education as well. So nonetheless, what is that, 18? I'm 30, oh my goodness. Yeah, it's 21 years. Yeah, I'm 39. I had to do that quick math. It's been 21 years of me focusing on nutrition and physical fitness and overall wellness. That's grown throughout my life. But the specific part of Wellness at Work, that's what I've been doing. I've been leading by example, and I teach people because they'll see me running on my lunch break or working out before, and I will teach people what's working because they'll be like, well, you were this size and now you're this size. How in the world did you get that size? So I have been teaching people for 21 years on how to make it work with what you have, use time, whatever time you have in your day to get moving. Over time, those 5 minutes will add up. But if you, and I always teach people, start where you are, use what you have. So if all you have is you have very low energy because you're in the cycle of taking care of everybody else and you're in the cycle of burnout, sis, brother, that is burnout to my guys and girlies. When you don't have time to take care of yourself and you're not sleeping well and you're not eating well and you're having all these reactions in your body and in your system, that's burnout. Your body is being burnt out. So to shift from that to get back to taking care of self and get back in the wellness state, your body needs to be in a balanced wellness state. You want to slowly start where you are, make it work with what you have, and find little moments throughout the day. So if you can just start with the top of your day, feeding yourself. Before you put food in your mouth, feeding yourself spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Start pouring into yourself before you go out and pour to other people, okay? I won't get deep into that, but that'll be a separate conversation. But definitely find a couple of minutes, a few minutes, okay? If it's just like, just getting into the motion. And right now, I do not have on anybody's workout nothing, child. I have on my nightgown, okay? This is my cute little blue nightgown that I wear. And what I start doing is I'm not putting on nobody workout clothes to work out in my house because that's an extra step. So if it's an extra step for me when I first start off, it's too much. It's too much. I need to literally be able to roll out of bed, whatever I got on. No brassiere, no undergarments. TMI for some, for others, you get it. We locked in. It is literally rolling out of bed and taking care of me. Because if I got to do another step, that's extra time away. Okay? So, few minutes, 5 minutes, a moment, a step. Even if it's just you putting your shoes out the night before, even if you don't use them shoes, if you just have your dumbbells today, go put your dumbbells or your resistance band or some cans, whatever you got, a broom, a towel, like just start placing yourself where you intend to move your body at home. And then eventually you will start. And, just get up and do some stretches. I do some of these when I can't do nothing else. When I can't do nothing else, I rock, okay? And I do the same motion when I'm on the floor on my back with my knees up. I'll rock and twist and I'll hug myself. And sometimes it's all you got in you. And that's okay. Because the most important thing is that you are getting moving and you are going in the direction of being more active intentionally for you, not active for everybody else. Because we do move when we go to work, okay? We do move when we take care of everybody else and every entity. But it is us intentionally moving for you. So all in all, this is about taking care of self. I'm already cooling down, but you see that glisten, that sweat, honey. That was off from 20 minute. 20 minute included the warm up and the cool down. I didn't do the cool down fully because I wanted to get on here and touch base with y'all before I go. But It was 20 minutes total, but the workout part was only about 12 to 13 minutes. Okay. But I already had a nice drench just from 12 to 13 minutes of intense workout with weights. You don't have to do all that jumping if you use weights. And when you are no longer moving as you use weights, your muscles are still burning. That means you're still burning fat. And child, we trying to get this up off of us, okay? Because sis turning 40 next year. I'm going into that, okay? Turning 40 next year. So tight and right. Tight and right is the goal, but outside of tight and right, it is mentally being well, being able to sleep well, because when you don't sleep well, it messes up everything else. Everything else. Sleep is the most important. It's quintessential to our overall health and well-being, okay? Now, I really got to go. Love y'all. Have a wonderful day. Happy Wellness Wednesday. This is going up. I did say about the walk. I'll put the walk video separately because then I'll have to do a whole editing thing and it's another step. So I am trying to minimize the steps I got to do. So this is going to be raw, uncut. It's going up. Happy Wellness Wednesday, y'all. The step one will be another clip, another video that I put up. And that's the one I mentioned, I referenced earlier in this video. So use this to get yourself going. Refer back to it when you need it. Remember, you are the greatest project that you'll ever work on, and you are worth it, okay? You're worth taking time for you because we deserve to live well long. And that's my goal, to help and teach people and walk this journey along life with other folks as we journey along and learn to live well long together in unity and community. Okay, y'all. Until next time, happy Wellness Wednesday. Live well long. Enjoy this beautiful day. We're going into winter. It's holiday season. Take care of you, boo. Okay? Because you are the only you in this world, and we deserve to experience you longer. Okay?